not a formal announcement, but one thing that I do want to do, I have been thinking of like my goals for 2026. One of them is so funny. One of my goals is like to draw more. And I've actually even kind of started just like sketching things in my free time. Like when my plane was delayed, I was just kind of like drawing a little bit. But it was funny because I was like, you know, a while back, I was like, maybe I'll start like, you know, not that I think my art is so great or anything, obviously, because it's not. But I was like, now it's kind of like not a great time to be posting art so much, huh? End of January is I want to do a full, it's not going to be, I'm not calling it a donathon or anything like that because I don't want that to be the goal of it or anything, but I plan on doing a full week of 24-hour streaming for the whole week, non-stop for 1 week. So just, you know, just to kind of like catch up on the fact that I have been so not streaming for a bit. So a whole week, yeah, 24 hours, not a donathon. I almost feel like maybe I should turn off donos. Mean sleeping stream. Yes. So one time I was invited to a jazz show. I was in Japan. I did not have many friends, but there was one person in my class that I got along with. He was all right. Like, we didn't really hang out, but he and I would talk in class. And one time he was just like, hey, Mito, I know you're into jazz. And I was like, yeah, I'm into jazz. I love jazz, actually. Like, unironically, call me the B word. He was like, I'm going to a jazz show tonight. It's close to the school. You want to come with? I was like, okay, cool. And for anybody confused, I'm pretty sure he had a girlfriend. So, and if you're like, he was totally asking you on a date, it definitely wasn't like that. And especially, I think, hold on, anyway. So we get there and it's in Japan, a lot of like live houses and places are like in a basement, right? So I was not thinking anything of it, that it was in a basement or anything. Like it was, we went downstairs into this teeny little bar. And I got my signature at the bar, 1 orange juice, please. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to appreciate some jazz with my OJ. And there were musical instruments and pots and pans that were being like blanked on the wall. It was just noise. It was and then I was just kind of sitting there like, just taking in this moment. This might be too many people, but maybe 10 other people in the room. Oh, I forgot to mention also that my friend, he was just like, oh yeah, this is like a world famous jazz musician. So I was like, oh yeah. Clearly I watched the wrong La La Land or something. And so I was like so excited, and it was just such a strange thing. You know, I kind of vibe to anything. I'm one of those people that I'll be like, I listen to anything. Like, I can appreciate any kind of music for the most part. But then I was like kind of vibing with everything and just taking it all in. And then the monk came out, and he was... and he was like... And he was like doing his ceremonial chants. And it was just like, oh no, no, no. And I was like, oh no, no way. I'm the stupid one. I'm getting sacrificed tonight. Cosmic Rewind. I've never watched the Guardians of the Galaxy before, and it also did kind of ruin my mood that I had to see Chris Pratt. But the ride itself was so crazy. So basically, it's a roller coaster, and like your seat spins while you're riding it, and it's really, really cool. And there's like 5 choices of songs that are gotcha. There's like 5 songs. One of them's like, come and shake your bunny. People don't like that one. It doesn't really suit the theme of the song. But one of the songs is September. And I was like, please, 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 give me September, give me September, give me September. I want to hear September. And so basically the ride, it starts and you're facing backwards, and it launches you backwards. And as soon as it launches us backwards, I hear... And I was like, yeah! And I rode Space Mountain, and I rode, which, oh my god. I was in the back seat of Space Mountain, and that ride is like whiplash crazy. If you know about roller coasters, if you sit in the back, you feel like everything the most. You're getting the most like whip and whap and everything. It's old and intense. I had bruises on my arm. I got bruises on my arm because I'm sitting on the back of Space Mountain. It kicked my booty. I was like, holy cow. It was so bad. Because it just kept whipping me around in places. The last time I went to a theme park when I was a wee little baby. So it's kind of strange. Like, I did not have enough spiritual power to possess like an adult, you know? So I had to possess a kid. And I went to go ride. This was Universal. I went to go ride Dr. Doom's drop tower, you know? And I went on it, and the first time, the people that I was with, they were able to distract the person from checking my height. And I was like, that was so fun. I'm gonna go on it again. And so I went on it again. They were like, we need to measure your height. And I had on Heelys, you guys, to give myself an extra height advantage. And they checked my height the second time. And they were like, nah, you're too small. I was like, I remember kicking and screaming, being so sad. No, this is not a hot dog moment. I was kicking and screaming so sad I couldn't ride it. And my mom was like, do you want to ride Spider-Man one last time? And I was like, no! Get me out of here! And so that was my last experience. I'm like healing some childhood traumas by going back to these parks a little bit. 30 a.m. Good morning, Minto. No wonder where I'm delivering these to. You think I'm invited? Just drive safely. Okay. Think I can go. Oh. I don't think I could have gone. Wait. Guys, back up. Well, at least I got my tires. Oop, oop. We're fine. Everything's cool. This is such a drive, even. I'm worried about our gas. But gas seems to last. Shortcut? Oh. Wait, before we do that, I'm going to get some more. We need some more of this. Oh gosh, wait, I'm low energy. Oh my gosh, please, 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 please. Bye. Take it. Please, take it. Take it. Wait, shoot. Energy drink. Drink it! Drink it! Ah! Wait, did I get it? No! Oh! Okay, shortcut, but like legitimate. Uh-oh, not legitimate. There, you guys, there were so many lizards. In Florida, they would just be running around. And they're standing there, and then they start going like this. I like when they do that. Or when the red thing comes out of their neck. Place on like Akiba tour. When I was we one called it was called Akiba CIA, and there always used to be a joke like, we're gonna have a meetup at Akiba CIA. And unfortunately, It's now gone. It's now closed. But we need a place like that. It was like a themed cafe, but like CIA themed. I never even got to go myself. Hold on, let's go back to the radio. Oh, 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 wee!